I wanted to go live to do this, but I guess you have to have 50 subscribers on YouTube first before you can go live. So here I am at the Dead Sea. I wanted to come out here and have determination to record a video and upload it for my YouTube channel. Sorry about that, my first phone died. So, well actually it ran out of storage, but I'm gonna say it died. So, in the midst of it dying, I was describing how I'm here at the Dead Sea. Got natural salt everywhere. The salt deposits on the rock are fascinating. They're inspiring. And when you take the salt, as calcified as it is, and drop it in the water, it completely disintegrates. I picked up a piece when I first got here, and while I was bathing in the sea, rubbing the mud on my skin, I picked up a calcified piece of salt, thinking it was going to hold its structure and maintain itself as I bathed myself in the water. But as it started to disintegrate, I started to use it to signify all the things that I was washing off in the water. All the past versions of myself that I no longer conform to. All the morals that I no longer adhere to. The lack of morals. Excuse me. Got salt in my eyes. If you guys ever make it out here, do not make the mistake I made, putting your head completely underwater. My eyes fucking burn like a bitch, still. But I allowed the salt to signify all the past versions of myself that I no longer am. I've been stepping into a new version of myself, a new version of life to live, a new greatness and understanding, a new gratefulness for the life that I have, and the path that I am destined to live. No longer scared of my destiny, no longer scared of everything that I have to offer. So now I'm offering it to you now. Before my other phone died, I had opened this Living Buddhism magazine. I don't know if any of you guys have ever heard of it, but if you're an SGI Buddhist, it's our monthly magazine. Well, actually it's bi-monthly. They send out 2 every month. Oh, no, I'm lying. They send out 2 newspapers every month, but only 1 magazine. So, this is the one for February 2012, which I wasn't even a Buddhist at that time. But this was the first magazine that I was given by a few of my mentors. And being out here in Jordan was the first time I read it all the way through. And I flipped it open to a random page, and it's called... This article is called Polishing Our Inner State of Life. So I have highlighted a few entries. The first one I wanted to read to you guys is, in this age when glass mirrors are plentiful, we may take for granted the ease with which we can see our reflection. Now, I have a question for you guys. How many times have you been shown a reflection of something in yourself that you don't like from somebody else? Now, follow-up question. How easy was it for you to judge them and give them advice that you yourself don't take? If you answer pretty easy, that's pretty standard. It's really easy to see that fault in somebody else in a past judgment, because you've been passing that same judgment to yourself every time you do it. But people get so complacent and so comfortable living that life instead of changing who they are to be somebody that they themselves might like to follow. You don't instill in yourself the God that you want to worship. And that's the nature of the God within, or your Buddha nature, or walking with Christ, whatever religion it is that you embody. That notion that deity is within you is your chance to make yourself worthy of worship, worthy of the God you pray to, worthy of being told that you are a piece of it. If you aren't adhering to that piece of God that you hold within you, then what are you worshiping for? So, going back to this state of reflection that we see, and how granted we take it, how we take advantage of seeing ourselves within other people. A lot of us don't take it as a means for growth for ourselves, but we take it as a means for jealousy, or hatred, or animosity. All these negative emotions. We don't learn to. Nobody really teaches us how to use our negative emotions for the growth that it is showing us that we need. These negative emotions aren't as negative as we may think them to be. These negative emotions are nothing but a push towards the growth that we need to make ourselves more comfortable with these emotions, with recognizing the way we feel when they come around, with recognizing what it is they're telling us we need to do within our next chapter of life, things we may need to work on, things our loved ones may see as an issue but have grown complacent because they love us, things that they themselves wish we would want to change for us, not for them, but for us. These emotions are the doors that have yet to open to our possibilities. Rectify why you feel jealous of somebody for having something, or being able to vocalize how they feel about something. Hold space for that dialogue within yourself. Give that honesty to yourself, if to no one else. Look in your mirror. Whether it's a literal mirror, or that reflection of somebody that just resonates you back to you in a way that nobody else could. Speak to your mirror. Speak to your you inside of something else, outside of your physical self. Speak to that representation that you may love. Tell it how much you love it. Speak to that reflection of you that you may hate, and tell it how much you wish it would change this and that. But don't say it to say it to an object or to another person. Say it to instill it within yourself. Let's not judge someone unless we judge ourselves first. Until you fix that same weakness inside of you, you have no right to tell anybody how to work around it. You yourself are afflicted. How can you help someone when you yourself are still drowning in that same pool? Put your ego to the side and allow yourself to be able to see this reflection of you as it is. Don't be hurt by it. Don't judge it too quickly. See it as a chance for growth and understanding. The second passage I'd like to read on the same page, Nichiren points out that similar to the tarnishing of a bronze mirror, our minds are easily clouded by our delusions, our doubt or disbelief in our own Buddha nature. and that of others. Mind here means not just our thoughts, but more broadly refers to our lives themselves. Change your mind. Change your mind to change your life. Begin with the roots of who you are. Comb through it. Find those triggers. Find what's causing that jealousy, that hatred, that animosity. And deal with it. So that it's no longer clouding your judgment of who that person is. So that you're no longer seeing that reflection of you over that reflection of them. They're trying to show you them. But you keep having this barrier of your own reflection in the way. Make sure the reflection you see from somebody else is good, is great. Make sure that the reflections you have to offer are nothing but goodness. And those negative reflections you see that hurt you so deeply that you can't explain why you're just so perturbed or so distraught or so upset. Figure out why. So then you can separate yourself from seeing them and seeing their emotions, seeing their actions. Keep yourself from the reaction of somebody else's action. Thank you for your time.